right? My proximal arm, or my stationary arm, okay, is gonna be lined up with what, you think? Huh? Well, the acromion plus, that's for the moving part, okay? But for your stationary, what am I gonna use?
An imaginary line between your iliac crest.
Yeah, you're gonna use a line, okay? Because where is she rotating? Alrighty? We're asking her to rotate here, right? Alrighty? So for her stationary arm, you're gonna have to use a straight line, just sort of extending across, alright, to make sure that she's not doing. And you're gonna have to sort of think about it, okay? Where you're gonna, how she lines up, okay? So you're gonna pick the point on top of her head again, okay? Alrighty, which side would you like to turn, by the way? Okay, can you, put your hands on your hips for me, please, on your pelvis. Can you turn all the way towards your right? Okay, forget the hand thing. Alrighty, can you turn towards your right without, turn your trunk towards your right now. Alright, a little bit better. Okay, try to keep, as best as possible, your shoulders in line with each other, okay? As best as possible. See what she did? She moved back to do it. Move forward, okay? Yeah, now try to turn this way. Keep everything in line. Good. Very good. That's a little bit better, okay?
Just tell her to keep her arm like
to
the side.
Yeah, just keep everything still, because I tried doing this way, hands on hips, alrighty? But she tended to sort of like,
her arms all the way back?
no, keep her
Right,
arms
so
still. You want her arms on her lap. I figured we could try putting her hands on her hips, see her do this.
Tell her to keep her elbows in maybe.
Then you could try doing that, but then she does this. Okay, you gotta try different methods of her. Because I tried this method first, and she started doing this with her shoulder too much shoulder. You started doing too much shoulder movement. Alrighty, so I said, okay. Then we try to put your hands on your lap. Okay, all right, and keep them there, and keep your shoulders in line with each other. Okay, now turn. Good, as best as you can. Okay. Alrighty, because you don't want, the reason you don't want to do this, because you're tensing them up now when you're doing something like this. Alrighty, and that may limit how much rotation she has, because she's pushing against so much against her trunk. So you want her to be relaxed as much as possible, so she could do the maximal range. Okay, so remembering what you just did. Okay. We're going to measure you now, okay? I got a general idea how much she has. All right, so keeping your back straight. Okay. I'm picking the point on top of her head. All righty. All right, my proximal arm is just going to stay still, and my moving arm is lining up with the acromion plus. Sorry that I put it on your head. Okay, it's lined up. Okay, now what I want you to do, okay, keeping everything there, I want you to turn to your right like you just did. Okay, all right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Keeping it there. Okay. Okay, alright, so she started at 0, okay? She went to 10, 20, 30, 40, 52. She went to 52 degrees of right thoracolumbar rotation. Yes or no? Alrighty? Now, it is a little bit difficult sometimes because it is practice. If you are starting at 0, you know your range, okay? You know your beginning number. I suggest what you do. Undo your goniometers a little bit, alright? So you can go with the flow, alrighty? Now, what's happening also that you guys noticed over here when I was measuring? As she was moving.
You were moving too?
Huh?
You were moving.
I was moving too. I needed to get out of the way for her because I'm preventing her from doing any more movement, alrighty? So again, my goniometer did something, right? I had to check the alignment again, right, to make sure it's still aligned. Because, again, what am I using?
Imaginary spot.
Yeah, I'm using an imaginary spot. I gotta make sure I get back to that imaginary spot, okay? Went from the starting position to the end position, right? Now, there are goniometers out there, okay, that's designed, besides these, to do range of motion for the vertebral column, right? There's something that's called the inclinometer, designed in a different way, where you take multiple measurements, okay, and then you do some math to get the actual range, okay? Not all facilities will have those special goniometers. Most facilities, like 100% of the time, really, they'll have these guys, all right? So I'm showing you how to use it, measurement with these guys, not the specialized goniometers that are out there. Because they know we are measuring multiple joints for one motion. So it is a little bit more difficult, all right? This was sort of the old-fashioned way of doing everything before other things came along, right? Most places still use this method of measuring, okay? Because if I just say,